Way, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing good. I've had an interesting day. I've been feeling a little bit with like just my stomach wise and just, but I'm doing good because I got myself a lot of dank and it's gonna be a good one. I hope that's good. How you guys doing? What have you guys been doing today? I hope you've been getting some nice bud like I have been. Yeah, what's some of you guys? The chat is absolute cancer right now. I hope as people come in, that chat disappears. Oh boy, what's going on, Chef? How you doing? Let's go. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing good. My stomach just feels a bit like little all over the place. Like, you know when you have like how can I explain it? Like, you know when you have a bad McDonald's, and then afterwards you're like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I should not have had that. That's how I feel right now. Even though I haven't eaten a McDonald's, like that's how my stomach feels. Like, you know, one of them ones where you like always have to like cross your legs now and be like, oh, how does that? You know, but yeah, like I'm gonna roll up a doobie while we wait for some people to come in. Hopefully, notifications all work and shit like that. Hopefully I don't need to do anything else. I mean, it's a slow one, but I mean, we'll see. I had this like, I was very confused earlier, you know, because I picked up this bun and I was like, yeah, can I get some dog? He was like, yeah, of course. Like, I always get dog from this guy. And he brings a bag and he gets in, he gives you the stuff, and then he leaves, and I'm like, okay, calm. And then yeah, so then he leaves and I open it up and I'm like, and it just smelled like amnesia. And I was like, what? Like, what's this? I was like, what? And then so I was like, maybe he's giving me like the wrong bag or like something. So I just picked up a nug out of it. And I was like, well, you know, I'll be able to smell it when I crack it open. So I picked up the nug and I crack it and I'm just some powerful Star Dog. And I'm like, what the fuck? How does this just smell like amnesia? And like I was checking through the buds to make sure there weren't like anything like mixed in with it in case. Nothing. So like the only thing I can think of is that the bag that Mans has given me had probably like an ounce of amnesia in it for like a couple of days before he gave it to me. And then after, you know, that's gone out of it, he's put the Star Dog in there, and that's why it smelled like that. But it was really weird. It's really weird. So I've taken it out, I split it into like two other bags. And like, let's see what this is smelling like now. Oh, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like a proper dog. Yeah, I was well confused. I was gonna be gutted as well. I was gonna be like, man, did he like accidentally give me the wrong bag? Am I gonna have to like go back to him and be like, yo? Well, I know. Oh, it's just, some real nice dog. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's a Wednesday, my dudes. Right. Oh, and that one smells so good as well. Right. Are they really nice? Oh, yeah, look at some of these nice nugs as well. Looking well nice. It's like a flawless nugget. Oh, man. Yeah, some of this smells fucking phenomenal. Is about to get some Star Dog. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just really confused about... Well, that don't smell hazy, like at all. Then, the other one definitely did. I'm so confused about this whole Marina Joyce Keen beef. Yeah, it's a bit of a confusing situation. Oh, man. And I'm always checking every nug as well at this point. And they're all just doggy. Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, it must have just been that in that bag was bags before it was my Star Dog, which is a bit sad, to be honest. That's a bit sad. Fuck it, I'm just gonna use the rest of this in here. Yeah, people are still asking about all that shit. I don't know. I might get into some other stuff about that like later on, but like right this second, I'm kind of good for like getting into all of like some hardcore topics. Oh. I don't know. Someone said, so you and Marina good? Like, we were talking about this yesterday with the fact that, like, what I was expecting to happen after that situation was, I was expecting Marina or Marina's mom to, like, call me and just sort of talk to me and stuff, and I would talk to them, and then they would probably say, like, oh, well, you know, safe for putting the video up, and then I would say to them, like, look, just don't ever mention anything to do with this ever again online. Like, you don't need to. Like, you just don't need to. And then that would be the end of it. And that'd be it forever. It'd never be mentioned again. But no, she just blocked me on Twitter, blocked me on Facebook, and didn't send me a message or anything. I was a bit taken back by that as well. Like I've been friends with Marina for years. Like, and nothing in that video was like in a hateful manner in any way. Like, but I mean, it's whatever. Like, it's whatever. Morning, Drew. Morning. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, I don't know. I do not know the morning. Like out in LA or something? Yeah, man. This bud is confusing me. This bud is definitely confusing me. Marina hates you, apparently. I mean, no, I haven't seen her post that anywhere. Before I made that video, like, we were still good. Like, you know, I'd just spoken to each other on Facebook very recently. Like, I don't know, like, and the whole part of the video was purely so that it could just be taken to rest in a way which people just don't see it from. But no. No. I don't know. But what's done is done, I guess. What's done is done. I can't change anything. I think if I was to change, if I could go back and change one thing, I probably would have scripted the video rather than just like going for it. And I probably would have like stressed all the stuff about like, you know, Marina's channel before and like, you know, the sort of viewers she had before, like at the beginning of the video rather than at the end. That's what I would change. But I guess what's done is done, you know. What's done is done. Right. Someone said, only made the video so you could get on Drama Alert. That's the truth. No. Like, if I want to get on Drama Alert, like, there are many ways I can get on fucking Drama Alert. Like, it's not that fucking hard. Like, especially, like, you know, if I really wanted, I could just hit someone up and say, hey, you know, can you put this on Drama? Like, you know, it probably wouldn't be that hard. Like, the main reason I made the video was just because, like, I was just done. Like, I can't, like, and I was, like, the main point was just that I can't deal with, like, the lying and shit. Like, lying is not a cool thing to do with this situation, especially when it, like, it undermines everything. And it's like, you could use this situation to help other people who are going through the same shit, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, and I didn't mind anything when the information was just withheld, but as soon as lies started coming out, that's when I'm like, no, you can't just go around lying. Like, you can't just go around lying. I don't know. Like, and then I know it's just going to go on and on and on, because obviously I'm probably one of the only people who knows why that she would never obviously say any of it herself. So, like, that's why I wanted to make it. Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, literally, I've been thinking about it for days as well. I've been thinking about it for days. Like, and it was just like, when that final thing came out, like, the night beforehand, I was like, yeah. Oh, shit!
Show us you're rolling. Only joking, bro. I'm booking a place Saturday night if you're free.
Yes! Saturday night! That same place, yeah? The same place. The same place. Yes, Callum! Hey! Hell yeah. And what is this tune? Oh. Ah, nice doobie. A nice doobie to have on the go. Kind of not even actually going properly yet, but... Oh, I need to give that another line. Oh. Yo, what is this fucking tune, bro? Sounds like some royalty-free iMovie fucking thing. You know, like let's get Line Rider up. Like, I must say, after yesterday's upside down bomb you did, I now feel unskilled as fuck. But yeah, it's loud. Oh, what? The music is loud? Is the music too loud? Oh, what? Oh, oh, he said it's loud as in his split is loud. I get you. I get you. Is this just a loop? You do the same thing, sat in the same boring place every day. Go do something, lazy ass. Wow, terrible mic today. What happened? Oh shit, is the mic bad? Let me fix it. Oh yeah. How's that? Is that way better? That should be better. Sorry for the mic being awful. That shouldn't have been a thing. Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, what do you think I do during my day? Like, I come on here to stream, to smoke, and do these desktop streams. Like, if you want to see an IRL stream, then watch a fucking IRL stream when I do them. Was that actually Callum? Yeah, 100%, because we've been talking about booking something for Saturday. No, 100%. Let me put on this. Oh. Crazy. Yo. Dude, I'm fucking... This is well nice. It just really puts me off that it smells so much like amnesia when I open that bag. It really puts me off, but it tastes fucking banging. Like some really nice Star Dog. Thank you, Callum, my guy, for the tune. You're a G. I need buds, fam. You need the buds. Sad. Sad. You gotta go get some, bruv. GG and shine some light on the truth of that thing. Yeah, I mean that's something. At the end of the day, I just felt like the perspective that I put out there was just a perspective that nobody really sees because they only ever see it from like one side and not like both sides and understand like All you do is sit there waiting for donations. Your channel isn't going to grow doing the same boring content. Bruh, how many subscribers do you have? None? How many do I have? Maybe like 130,000? How long have I been doing that? Like 7 years? Still growing? Oh yeah, still growing. This year being the best year ever of my whole YouTube career. Yeah, actually, oh shit, it has. So I wonder if I know what I'm doing. And I wonder if you don't know what I'm doing. Like, do I sit here and wait for donate? Like, no. Like, what would my streams be if I just sat and waited for donations? Like, it's not like I'm fucking like people from the CX network. Like, you know, where like the donations like make the entire stream, you know, with like all the crazy stuff that it brings. Like people put on tunes. Like, what? I would just sit here and then just listen to a tune and go, yo, that's a sick tune, man. Where's the next one then? Where's the like? No, I'm pretty sure I have to actually like fucking not script my stuff, but like bullet point my stuff. Make sure I'm talking about certain points. Make sure I get certain topics in there. Make sure I talk about what bud I'm smoking on, what I'm trying to find, what I've been finding recently, what I think about this scene. Like that's the whole point of the desktop streams. That's the whole point of the desktop streams. And I think, do you guys agree with that? I'm sure. What is it that you guys tune in for? Do you guys? Because I know there's probably mainly 4 things that people tune in for. Either the laughs, just to have a bit of a laugh. You might not even smoke. You just come in here to see a fucking guy fuck about. Yeah. 2, you might come in here because you smoke on the daily and you don't always have somebody else to smoke with, and it's nice to just have somebody else to smoke with, right? And like talk to while also smoking, right? Like the next thing is you want to know more information about bud and you want to get on the bud hype, you know? And then the 4th reason is probably that you've come from my videos and you're like, oh, I want to check out one of these live streams. Anyone else want to put a tune? I mean, yeah, am I allowed to say that? I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to say every now and then, if anyone wants to put a tune on, there's a link in the description. Like, it's my stream, and am I not allowed to do that? Like, but does that mean that's all I do on my streams? Like, no. Have I even, like, how long have I been streaming? 15 minutes. Have I said that? No. Like, the only reason, I think the only time I ever really go like, oh yeah, does anyone have another one? Is if we've had like fucking bears in like a row, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I want like this hype, and like say we're doing karaoke or something, we just like scouting for girls, like yeah, that's what I can sing. The chill vibes, man, the jokes, the first three, all the first three, damn, that's sick. All of the above. You know it. You know it. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. People like that, like, I just don't understand it. Like, it's like, you know, when people like pick out certain things that you say in a sentence, they'll be like, oh, the other day, you know, I was like driving down the motorway, and some person threw a fucking chicken out of their window, and then I fucking ended up running it over, and I had to call the police and be like, what the fuck, someone threw a chicken out the window, and then like the person on the other end being like, did you say you ran over a chicken? How could you run over a chicken? Like, and it's like, whoa. Did you hear the rest of it? Did you just hear that one little bit, or did you hear everything else? Like, you know, it's one of them things. It's one of them things. It's one of them things, you know. Thank you, Rachel Edwards, for becoming a member. Hell yeah. Probably why you're 100 views on a 140k channel. I mean, I don't know about you, but if you want to go in my analytics and go on like Social Blade or something, you'll see that right now with the subscriber count I have, I'm pulling more views than I ever have before. Like, my channel's more alive than it ever has been. Like, I don't understand people who come in like that, because I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, this month I had like 3 million watch time minutes. Like, I'd never have that. Like, but
You have 2 subs, don't lie to yourself. Both accounts are yours.
all the accounts on here are mine. Every sub is mine. But like, yeah, I know this is like really hard for people to wrap their heads around. But if I have made videos for my whole YouTube career, and I get views on my videos, and then a year ago I decide, oh, I want to live stream, then I don't have anyone watching the live streams. Like, when I started live streaming last year, when I actually properly started doing it rather than just like shitty on and that, I started doing it on my YouTube channel, I had like 10 people watching. Like, maybe like 20 people watching. And then over the last year I had to build it to this. Because nobody cares. Nobody who watches my channel used to care about the live streams. They're here for the videos, isn't it? And so I've had to work on them to make sure people actually enjoy it, and like, you know, and so I can enjoy it. There's no point in doing something that other people enjoy that I also don't enjoy. There's got to be like a mutual thing, you know? Rachel, you weren't lying. You said you were going to become a member tomorrow. And thank you, Bovini, for putting on the tune. I hate cheese and lem snobs. Get over yourself. I'm confused. Are you live all day, every day? No. I go live like sometimes in the morning for a wake and bake. Sometimes I do like, you know, the evening streams like now. Sometimes they start around 4:20 or 5. Sometimes they start at like 6, 7, 8. It also depends what I'm doing during the day. Yeah. Shut up, you dummy. I've sold loads of Zeds with blue cheese 220s. Nobody's buying Zeds with blue cheese for 220s. I hate to break this to you, but in 2018, nobody buying that. Wow. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you would buy blue cheese, an ounce of blue cheese for 220. And put a 2 in the chat if you would get yourself a banging flavour for 200. I want to see if there's any 1s or if it's mainly just 2s, so people are like, yeah, I'll get myself a nice ounce for 200. Thank you, Bovini, for the tune, my guy. Oh, you guys in the chat are fucking jokes. What's some of you guys doing? Blue cheese was the wave in like 2014. Look at this chat. Both eating like, I'll pay it. Nobody else though, but Bovini probably wouldn't either. 220 next joke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 220 for some cheese, man. 220 for some cheese, man. Your mods are spastic. Bovini's just in a fucking call with another mod. That's why they're going fucking ham. Fucking Fortnite. God damn it. Ruins relationships. Oh. Mate, this dog is phenomenal. What are some people fucking going on about? What are some people fucking going on about? Jesus, bang. Hey, look, I always say this, yeah. I do like my cheese, yeah, but it has to be grown nicely. It has to be cured proper, and it has to be flushed proper. And even then, I'm still not paying 200 for it. You know, well, it's the thing with like at the end of the day, yeah. Why would I pay £220 for cheese when I could get some of this perfectly grown, perfectly flushed, perfectly cured, tasting phenomenal Stardog for like 190, 200. Tasting straight up like Cali, like cookies, like some cookies straight from Cali. Now that's the way I feel most of the time. I mean, I do like myself on special occasions and that, picking up like Cali bits, like, you know, paying more and stuff for that. Like, that's calm, but I wouldn't pay 220 for cheese. Not even if it was like really nice, because like it's probably not going to be better than that. I don't know. Like, yeah, it has to be a rare, like, you know, for me to pay like 220 to 240 and stuff like a Z, it have to be like something that I can't really get on the rig. Stardog buds always make my mouth water if they're well grown. I know, right? It's even got a good trim job. That's what's hard to find. Finding dog with a good trim job is like fucking. Oh, bro, that is identical to the bud I've got in my hand. Hell yeah. Oh. Your Stardog's cheap as fuck. Hey, I've only just found this fucking Connect as well. Like, before then, like, the cheapest I would have been able to get this quality Stardog for would have been like 220. So like, even then I'd be like, I still wouldn't wouldn't have bought the cheese for that, because I can still, you know, say it's the exact same price and I can get that. Anyone tried Mac? Yeah, I tried Mac a while back. But like I didn't buy any. It was just like my mate had some and I was smoking it. I think it was the Mac 2.0. I remember it being nice, but because I didn't like have it for myself, I don't really remember like what it tasted like. You know, if I'd had like a gram to myself, or like something to like roll my own spliffs, I probably would have like remembered the taste. But yeah, I can't really remember. I sold an ounce of popcorn I was going to bin when I harvested, but I let it dry and it smelled like shit for 110. Well, there are people who take that though, because at the end of the day, I know people who'll be like, "Oh, Z for 100, hell yeah, I'll squish that." Oh shit, we got Tom Stockdale. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice meeting you, lad.
It was nice to meet you too, my man. Hopefully we'll be able to hang very soon. It was sick. And we got a tune. Safe on, my man. But the best cheese that I've had recently was grown by Cheese London. Like, that shit was nice, but even they don't sell it for 220s and shit. And that was amazing. Well, like, yeah, if you want to fucking let me taste a bit, that'd be sick. Just message me on Instagram or something. Oh, I fuck with this. I was a bit quiet. Oh, that's what I meant to have it at. Was that too loud? Nah, it was fine where it was at before. Just finished watching a flat Earth documentary. I've actually been convinced. No. Look, this is my goal, yeah. Before I die, I will smoke a spliff on the moon. That's the next goal, innit? It'll be inside my suit. I don't even know if that would be possible. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna smoke a spliff on the moon. That's my goal. That's like my life goal. And when I do that, I'll take a picture for you and I'll show you that it's not black. My mate got a text from this guy saying, got some Stardog, real shardy killing. His little sister saw it and he told her some random guy is trying to sell him a puppy and his name was Shardy. Oh. Fucking sad. Do you reckon you do another vid with Callum? Yeah, we've got bear stuff planned for the future. We've got bear videos planned for the future, my man. Look, this person's just come in here saying this. Look, I think they commented this on one of my videos. They said, "Bro, THC-free weed scam you." Like no, they're not scammers. Like, no, you can call them. I gave you the contact phone number. You can email them. Like, you can go into the store in Portsmouth. Like, so someone saying, look, this person really, like, no, not really, like, because if they were genuinely concerned, then wouldn't they reach out to me or wouldn't they reach out to THC-free weed and be like, oh, have I got an order which hasn't turned up? But like, no, they're just here fucking writing bullshit comments, like, because I fucking sent them a thing. As soon as I saw that comment, I was like, yo, look, here's the phone number, here's the email, you can walk into the store if you have an issue. Like, what? Like, you can literally go into the store and fucking buy it. It's not illegal weed, it's a legal business. Like, it's all selling legal weed. Like, they have no, like bomb. Exactly, Drew. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's a rival vendor. Is that actually? I wouldn't be surprised. But like, I'm just gonna ban him. Like, just because I like, you know, like, yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb. Like, I can't be dealing with fucking yeah, I can't be dealing with rival companies or rival people coming in here and being like trying to fucking, you know, say shit like that. That's dumb. Look, and even though we've got someone in here being like, THC-free weed ain't scamming shit. I've ordered like 3 times with them and received it every time. Bro, literally, like, I remember one of my mates did like a 100-gram order with them, 100-gram order, and it was when they didn't have credit cards set up. Like, they just lost credit cards and they had to do a bank transfer, and they still got theirs. Like, you know, like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna scam people. That's what they're fucking scam. You can literally go into the store. Like, surely if they would scam someone, you could walk into the store and punch them in the face. Like, you know, it's not like, you know, like, nobody's scamming anyone. Like, oh. Yo, this is a sick song though. Thank you, Aiden. I missed that this was Aiden putting this on. Thank you, Tom, and thank you, Aiden, my guys, for putting on the thing. And he said, smoked a G of green poison with some melted squidgy brown. Oh. I mean, I'm not a big fan of green poison. There was a big period of time when it was going around way too much, and I didn't even like it. I wasn't even having it then, but like, yeah, it was yeah, weird time. But It's squidgy back, you know. Always nice. Boom. I use Bud for insomnia, but and shit. So I don't know whether the eye feeling not being there would still help me. The thing you'd have to look for is you'd have to make sure one, you're still looking for indica, and you're still looking for those sort of indica-like terpenes, because it might, you know, be a bit different with CBD bud. So like for me, like if I was gonna use the CBD bud to like help me get to sleep, I would probably, thank you Aiden by the way for that tune. Thank you very much, my man. I would probably go for like either the cookies or the White Russian, and then I would probably mix it with some hash. Or like maybe mix it with some of the full spectrum like oil that they've got. That's pretty sick, and that'll give you like that, not like the really heavy feeling on your eyes, but it'll make you sleepy, make you like really relaxed. Like, you know, when like you're about to go to sleep and your whole body just feels like almost a bit numb, and you're like, ooh, it'll give you like that sort of feeling. But I still don't know whether it would help with yeah. What are terpenes? Terpenes are what is in cannabis and in anything in the world that makes stuff smell, and that is actually like what most science to do with cannabis has realized it, like in 2018, is that it's not so much the THC and CBD like ratios and stuff like that that make strains different, and it's not like the cannabinoids. It's all about the terpenes, and that's what like actually definitively has the effects. So like the reason indica and sativa was known as, like, you know, indica making you sleepy and sativa getting you up, was all based on like the terpenes, but they didn't really know that term because it's like, you know, different areas of the world have different terpenes, right? But obviously as crossbreeding has become a thing, you know, and there's so many strains crossed with here, there, and everywhere, you're getting indica growing strains, like strains that grow as like an indica, look like an indica, but they give you that sativa-like effect because of the terpenes, and you also get it the other way around. So what you've got to be looking for now is mainly the terpenes rather than just whether something's indica or sativa. So it's a bit of a fucking weird one. Oh. Oh no, this one smells well weird. No, it smells nice though. It smells different. Well, it smells nice. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have a big doobie. Let's do it. Let's put all of this fucking nugget in. Why the fuck not? Oh, yeah. Why the fuck not? I had Blue Dream. Wasn't a fan, to be honest. Didn't do anything for me. So went back to normal weed. I mean, to be fair, I've never really like had any CBD Blue Dream which I've ever really like been like, whoa. I don't know, it totally depends what you're using it for. Like, obviously, if you're trying to get high, if you're trying to get stoned, and then you're like, oh, it didn't get me stoned, go back to normal weed, like, yeah, you probably should. Like, that's not what it's for. Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever smoke swishers? No. One, we don't have swishers in the UK. Not really. Like, not that I like easy access. And then, also, I don't really like blunts in general. Don't really like blunts. Let me smell this. See, I don't know, what does that smell like? Does that smell like dog? Or am I just fucking tripping out? No, it's definitely fucking still dog. I think I'm just tripping out because of this fucking smell of ammo that was in the bag. And it scares me, because, like, if I light up one of these spliffs and it tastes like amnesia, I'm fucking throwing that in the bin. Alright, let's go. Well, at the window. Yeah. Was for anxiety and sleeping. Yeah, I mean, Blue Dream probably wouldn't be, like, the best. Like, I mean, think you've got to think about it from, like, a regular perspective as well. Like would Blue Dream, the regular strain, help with anxiety and sleeping? No. So it's like the CBD one isn't either. Like, it's not like, like, you know, it's the same. Like, you know, that's what people sort of miss out. So it's like, you know, you got to really like, you know, isn't Blue Dream just supposed to be like an uplifted feeling, like nice strain? That's why they recommend it for most beginners and stuff. Because like it don't matter whether it's CBD or not, like it's gonna have the same terpene profile and it's the same genetics. It's gonna give you the same effects. The only difference is it's not gonna make your food taste nicer and make you laugh. Yes, a sativa dominant hybrid. That's not good for anxiety or insomnia. Uh, yeah. I don't know, but that's why it's always worth you know, so like yeah, it goes to like like a lot of people seem to miss that point of like, you know, if one strain doesn't help, like you know, if one strain doesn't help for something, someone said we is like the complete opposite for anxiety. It gives anxiety. No, no. So if you have like a strong sativa or sativa like terps, yeah, it's gonna give you anxiety and it's gonna worsen it. But yeah, like someone like me, I use cannabis for anxiety, like for an adrenal problem that I have, like you know, in my brain, and like so I have to have an indica, like you know, with those terpenes in it to keep my anxiety down. But like if I was to get, you know, something without those terps, like I would never be able to smoke Blue Dream, never. I'm pretty sure most times I've ever had it, I've like given it to mates. Um, mm. Someone said I don't mind good lems, but it's a fucker for anxiety. Like yeah, that's all hazes really. Like, that's why I quite like lemon kush because like you get that nice taste of lemon without any of that like fucking anxiety side of shit. Mm. Backwards give you cancer, Marmite doesn't. Marmite doesn't. Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, it's not like hateful towards anyone. I don't know if anyone's got that vibe, but like, no, all I'm saying is, you know, if something doesn't work for you, like it's the same with regular weed. Like, you know, not every strain is gonna work for you, and especially if there's like a strain which you know you don't like. Like, why would you buy the CBD version of it? Like, it's the same fucking genetics. Um, so it's like, yeah, if you find a CBD version of something that you really like, it'll give you really nice effects. Um, mm. Marmite is fucking gorgeous. Fuck Marmite. What? Why are people talking about fucking Marmite? Fuck Marmite. Can't be dealing with that, bruv. Are you guys all seriously in here talking about Marmite? Bruv, why are you smoking train tickets? What? I'm confused. The train ticket? Got train tickets on like my wall. Are you meaning like? Oh, he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to someone else. Are you meaning like Roach or legit pure train ticket? I'm so confused. What? I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Um, Ethan says, "Has Marina reached out?" No. I was expecting to either get a call from her or her mum and be able to go through things and I could give them some advice like I did on the original situation and fucking fix everything so this doesn't need to go on anymore. And instead I got something which I was not expecting, which was a fucking block on Facebook and Twitter. And like I thought I did my shit in the most respectful manner I possibly could. And like I've known her for such a long time, and I did it in like I don't know, like I swear I couldn't have done it in a more respectful way, like and just to end stuff before it just gets worse, because it just get worse, and then like and the more she talks about it, the worse it gets for her viewers and her community that she's got anyway. Um. Mm. So I lost all respect for you, bro. Sticking up for TSA, saying Marley raped somebody. Is Marley telling people to just say this now? Because I'm so confused. I've said about this so many times on stream. Like, I'm only going to say this one last fucking time. Never did I stick up for that. In fact, if anything, I literally said on the podcast, and you can look at it, where I go, I am not back in tracksuit for saying that exact phrase. I said I'm not backing that, and I do not defend that. I said what did actually happen was at the beginning of the stream. You can literally go and fucking watch the VOD. Like, go and watch it. Track didn't say that at the beginning. At the beginning, he said something else. So I said, that is what he said at the beginning, and he slipped up on his words in possibly the worst way you could possibly ever slip up on your words. And I said, I did not defend that. Like, I literally said that on stream. Like, I literally said that on stream. Like, but I clarified. I said, I have to clarify. You can watch the VOD and see what Tracksuit actually said at the beginning versus what he then tailed off and started saying afterwards. And I said, I do not defend what Tracksuit was saying afterwards, but I still stand by this, which is, I think the whole point what Track was trying to make, which has been a bit missed out on, was Track trying to say that the girl was uncomfortable? That was the main thing that he was trying to say at the beginning. And then the girl came on and said, yes, she was uncomfortable, and Marley made her uncomfortable. That was the whole point. That's what I see. Like, did that happen? Yes, it did. That's all I care. I don't care about anything else. Like, that's the bit that I care about. Marley stuck up for you, bro. You can, no, bro. Like, Marley didn't stick up for me. Like, Marley's a cunt. Like, I'm saying this right now. I said this before. Like, Marley is a fucking leech, man. Like, I'm saying, like, look, I'm saying it straight, man. I hate peddling around this. I have my own fucking shit with Marley, with the fact that I tried to call him, I tried to fucking speak to him every fucking day, and he just buoyed off my calls, buoyed off my messages, only asked me for fucking shout-outs on Twitter, and asked me for promotions, and then never spoke to me until I'd do a big stream with lots of donos, and then he would contact me and be like, oh, hey, yeah, do you want to hang out today? Like, no, Marley, you can fuck off. And I said that to him on the phone. He called me when I wasn't streaming, and I said that to him on the fucking phone. I think he might have been streaming, but I wasn't fucking streaming. I said that to him on the fucking phone. Like, that's what I think of Marley. Like, no, he didn't stick up for me. Like, that's even a lie. Like, what happened that time was Marley even said to Track on that day, like, nah, like, I don't know about this Drew guy. I don't know about this Drew guy. You shouldn't, I don't know. You shouldn't do all this stuff for him. Like, you know, like that's like Marley didn't stick up for me that day. And there was nothing even to stick up for. Like, I didn't even care. I'd known everyone for 4 days. There was no beef whatsoever. No beef. Like, Marley made that beef. Like, everything fell into place. Everything fell into place, yeah? Everything fell into place when Tracksuit told me that they weren't actually homies. I thought that they were homies from way back. As soon as Track said to me that, oh, Marley was actually just a stream sniper, everything fell into place, and I was like, oh, fuck, everything makes sense. Like, everything makes sense. Like, and this person's saying, haha, you're a leech, where you have no content, and you had to hang around with TSA, carry on with my dead career. Bro, this year's been the best fucking year of my whole life. Like, you have no basis of any comment. Like, go look at all my stats on anything. Like, I'm saying my piece in it. Like, just, like, what are you doing? I can't be dealing with Marley getting people in here saying all this fucking stupid shit, which just isn't true. Like, stuff, like, saying stuff which just isn't true about, like, supporting stuff, which I literally have said I did, like, I said the fucking opposite. Like, I can't be bothered. I don't want to talk about that fucking situation. It doesn't matter. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, I don't particularly like Marley. He was fucking leeching off all my shit. The worst thing was, like, I called him and I literally told him how I felt. And I couldn't have, like, said to him that I was thinking that he was being a leech to me in any more of an obvious way unless I'd literally said, you're a fucking leech, innit? But, you know, like, literally, the next day, he fucking sees me streaming with fucking Callum's Corner with 1,000 people, and he starts trying to fucking spam Callum's Corner's chat with, oh, yeah, not Marley. Like, I'm like, bruh, do you not hear what I fucking said to you, like, the day before? Like, calm down. So, like, that's it. I don't think I need to say anything else about that. That's the last time I'm ever going to say anything on this fucking situation. I think that says it all. Like, I think that says it all. Does it not? Like even the fact that I literally had a conversation with him and said, bro, like, you're literally, like, treating me as if I'm just some fucking guy you can use for views, right? I literally, like, pretty much said that to him, right? Like, I couldn't have been more obvious, right? And the next day, I'm streaming with Callum's Corner, and he's trying to fucking get all the chat to say, like, oh, yeah, not Marley. I'm like, bro, you fucking... yeah. And then, yes, don't mean. Yes, I know. I've already addressed, like, I'm not, like, I don't, like, did I say that? No, I didn't. Like, am I Tracksuit? No, I'm fucking not. Have I defended that? No, I fucking haven't. I've literally said the fucking opposite. Like, all I'm saying is my piece. Like, I'm friends with Track. Like, I like Track. He's my homie. Like, I don't care about him and Marley, yeah? I care about me and Marley. Like, because it's my life. Like, I don't care about 2 other people's fucking beef, innit? Because it's not my beef in my life, you know? Like, does that make sense? Like, no, like, Track has been nothing but a nice guy to me, like, ever since we fucking actually, you know, been best of homies, yeah? But Marley, let's just a fucking leech, innit? Like, Marley's just a leech. Like, Traxy's been fucking, like, I've had some very deep conversations with Track, and I've even learned what his fucking, what you know, he wants to do with his life, and what he used to want to do with his life, and, like, how he got into everything, like, you know, but, like, you know, so I know some shit in it, but, and if you don't like Track, like, who cares? You don't have to like him. Fucking don't watch his streams. But I'm saying, at the end of the day, I don't care about what Track says about fucking someone else, and, like, you know, even, and when I've already said I don't defend that, and, like, I don't care, I've got my own beef with that same person, and what somebody else says about them doesn't change my beef with them. What? What? I'm confused. Some blue stanks like drama tracksuit through. No, drama, like, tracksuit's fine. It's just there was this whole thing about the CX podcast with Marley coming on it. And fucking, there was all this shit. And, like, I just came on to say my fucking piece, and I got roped into all this fucking shit. Because before I could say my piece, bare drama went on, and I was just sat there smoking a fucking spliff. Does that make sense, though? Does it make sense that I'm me, and I'm not Tracksuit, and I'm not Marley? Like, I'm me, so I care about the beefs that I have with people. And I don't have a beef with Tracksuit. Tracksuit's my good homie. Like, I do have a beef with Marley, so I care about that. I don't know. I don't have to care about anyone else's beef with them. Like, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Say it with your chest to Marley, not the chat. I did. I have. I literally did. I literally did. Literally did. Like, I literally said it to him on the fucking phone. Yeah? And the next day, afterwards, I stream with Callum's Corner, and he tries fucking leeching off Callum's Corner stream. At that point, I was like, nah, I'm done. Fuck that guy. Nah, and look, he's in the chat. Like, bro, Marley. Look, I said about this on the stream, and I was trying to say my piece before. Like, and people, like, one, why you got people coming in here saying that I say stuff that I didn't say, yeah? Like, saying that I'm defending fucking Track on some of that shit that was said on the CX podcast, when I literally said on the fucking podcast that I don't defend it, yeah? So, like, one, that's a big no-no. Number two, like, the thing I was trying to get across was when you called me that night, I literally said to you about how much I was thinking that you're being a leech to me, yeah? And, like, literally the next day, like, you get the chat on fucking my mate who has 1,000 viewers when I'm with them trying to like leech off the chat and stuff. Like, nah, that's not on. Like, that's not on. At that point, that's when I was like, nah. Like, and I literally said to you, like, look, if you want to like actually try and hang out and be mates, like, do it. But like, nah. And I told it. Like, no, this is what I was saying. Like, people saying, like, oh, we're talking about. I fucking told him on the phone. Told you on the phone, bruv. Oh. Can't be dealing with that. Can't be dealing with that. Nah. Nah. He's gone. He's gone. I can't be dealing with this guy. I can't, like, I said all my piece on the fucking stream as well. Like I said, like none of this, yeah. Like, none of this is new information. All of this has been said on the podcast. Everything has been said on the fucking podcast. Like I can't be dealing with this. Like, fuck off. Like, I said all of this on the fucking podcast. None of this needs to be to go over again. None of it. None of it. Yeah. Don't know. People fucking weird, man. And then Aiden said, "You leached from TSA, me or Marley?" The only reason me and Tracksuit ever even saw each other was because I said on my stream that I wanted to get into IRL streaming and that I wanted to meet new streamers and that I was trying to fucking, you know, do all that shit. And then like a couple weeks later, I was like talking on stream after doing my first couple IRL streams, and I was like, oh, I wish I knew like any other streamers in the UK. And then like Track was saying the exact same thing on his stream, and then like our streams like hooked each other up. Like it was so sick. It was so sick. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh. Drew said he had no beef with anyone, but there's small little beef over the other day. I misunderstand because he debated you on the train to talk shit. No, nobody, like, no, there's no debating. Like I said that I said, yeah, at the time, before, like, all of this shit in the last month, like, after the road trip, I didn't have beef with anyone then. Like, after the road trip ended, I didn't have beef with Tracksuit nor Marley. But then there was all this beef that then involved me from that, even though I had no beef with anyone. That's what I was saying. Like, you can't, like, bruh, people annoy me, yeah, because people selectively hear stuff. Like, people hear part of a sentence and then go, oh, yeah, that, yeah, and you go, no. Like, no, not that. Like, no, that's, no. Like, bruh, like, what do you want? Like, fuck off, bruv. Like, no, you're not coming on my stream. I don't want to talk about you, bruv. Like, fuck off. Like, I don't, like, like, I don't want you on my stream, man. Like, nah. I think you want me. Like, nah. Like, I don't want anything to do with no one. Bruh. I don't want nothing to do with him. Like after, like, literally, like, no, like, I'm a nice guy, yeah, and I have my fucking, you know, I give people my chances, but like, nah, like, that's some fuck shit, man. Just in general. Fucking hell, bruv. Fucking hell, bruv. Can't be dealing with that. So my question is, why does anyone care fuck all to do with it? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, the problem I have is when people come in here fucking, like, saying that I'm saying shit which I'm not saying, yeah? So then I have to clarify my fucking shit, yeah? So that don't happen. Because I can't be dealing with people spreading fucking false information about this fucking shit. Because that's not on it. That's not on it. Nah. No. Oh. So I hope this is a long stream. Just got back from work. Maybe. I mean, I was just planning on doing 2Js, to be honest. Just because I got shit to do. You know, it's whatever. It's whatever. What's someone saying? Yeah, fucking hell, man. Well, I just can't be dealing with fucking some of these people, like. Sorry, man. I swear, man. Yeah, I'm reading some of this chat. Some of it don't make no sense. And I'm just like, okay. What's your favorite bedroom? Look, I'm an OG. I'm a cookies. I'm like an indica type guy. You know? Bro. As long as I have enough time to smoke one along with you, you know it. Yo, that's how it go. That's how it go. Yo, I haven't even hit any of the points that I wanted to hit on this live stream yet. I haven't even spoken about some of the shit that I wanted to speak about. Should we get onto it? Should we get onto the first main fucking topic? Yeah, we should get onto the fucking... Funny. Too much sauce? Like, no. Like, I was just clarifying some shit, yeah? And then things get heated, and I've clarified my shit, and I've literally said, yeah, the whole point of saying what I've just said was so that I don't have to talk about any of this again. I don't know how people missed that, but I literally said, like, I said all that stuff, so I don't have to talk about this again. So I don't have to have anything to do with this fucking person. So people don't come in here saying just stuff that's actually just fucking not true. Like I've even had tweets of stuff saying that I said something or that I said this and it's just wrong. And I'm like, no. So I had to clarify that, and that's it. And that's the end. Like, I don't want to fucking yeah, I don't want to fucking do nothing like that. You hardly know TSA, stop acting like your best pals. I mean, you've got to know someone like pretty well to like, you know, have plans to like move into a house together, and you know, like just because you've seen the times when we stream doesn't mean that's the only times we've ever spoken and hung out. Like, you know, like and we've spoken about doing many plans, like, and I like trust. I probably know a lot more about that fucking guy than many people. I don't know why people think that like my whole life is online. Like, I know I put a lot of my shit online. I'm like the most honest fucking YouTuber you'll find about. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't film everything. Like, it's been about a month, mate. A month of what? What? I saw a track like literally last week. Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. What? Like, what? I'm confused. Like, why do people think they know my life better than I do? Like, I'm so confused. Oh, oh. I guess we can fucking talk about this. I want to get onto my main fucking topic of the stream. But someone said, why did you make the Marina Joyce video without DMing her first? Right. So I haven't really spoken about this. Anyway, yeah, I was going to respond to a comment about it, but I was like, I should probably, like, put something out on a stream just so people know. And if I'm honest, the main reason why I didn't, and like, trust me, I was there with a DM open. I'm a fucking pussy. I'm a much bigger pussy than I thought I was, and I've spoken to Marina about a lot of these things. And I know how uncomfortable it can make her, and on my end, I thought the best thing I could do was try and make something. Like, in my mind, the way that my ultimate goal with like the best outcome that could have come from this video would have been that Marina wouldn't have messaged me or done anything, and her mum wouldn't have done anything, but she just would have never have mentioned anything about the situation ever again. Like, that was like my ideal goal, and I like, yeah, I was a fucking pussy to not be able to fucking, you know, send that message first. But then at the same time, I was like, I don't know whether that would impact anything else, because it's a very important thing that I needed to get out there in the way that I did it. And if anything, I thought the worst situation that would happen would be that Marina's mum would call me and she would say, hey, you know, what's this all about? And like, you know, I would say, you know, and I would explain the whole situation. I would explain, you know, what to do afterwards and how to make it just, you know, so the whole situation just completely is just done. But instead I got a fucking reaction that I just wasn't actually expecting at all. Yeah, I wasn't expecting at all. Which is a bit sad. Yeah. Which is a bit sad. Why are so many people in here? Like, if my content's fucking boring, yeah? Why have you been in here for an hour? Like, I'm just gonna fucking remove these people because they're just here just to say, like, you know, like, why have you been here for an hour then? Like, if you don't find me entertaining at all, why are you here? Like, right. So the main topic that I really wanted to get onto, right, which is something that I've been talking about a lot, and I've been mentioning, is Barcelona. So to start this off, can I have a show of people in the chat of who has been to a Barcelona cannabis club? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been to a Barcelona cannabis club. That's what I want to know first off. If there's anyone here who has been to Barca and they know their ting, or no. Wait, which one's that button? This one. Man, that's some power. Some power. I want to take a picture of that now because I'm not going to roll that one up. Oh, mate, this is like the sticky icky. Like, I can stick two nugs together. Like, that's madness. This is sick. Bro, this bud is like... Right, we've got some ones. Oh, we got an Eric Can in the chat. Hell yeah, we've got the Eric Can, but he's never been to a Barcelona Cannabis Club. Bro, okay, so... Barcelona Cannabis Clubs, yeah. I want to talk about this shit because holy fuck, have I been seeing some next level stuff being coming out of Barcelona, my man. Like the Nectar Boys, yeah. Let me show you their menu. Right? And oh my god, I'm sure they'll have a picture of their menu. The Nectar Club. There'll be one somewhere. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, that's a video. Shit. Right. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of it when it all loads. Sweet. Right. I took a screenshot of it, and I'll go like that, and I'll go gallery, and I'll go screenshots, and I click on that. And then I turn my phone sideways. And then I zoom the fuck in. Oh my god. So, there's weed on one side. And there's extracts on the other. Like, what the fuck? Are you seeing how many options there are in this weed section? And this is all Spanish grown. And then there's like one Cali import section. California weed with like 2 things on it. But like, holy fuck. And like, all of it's banging. Like, I don't understand like why so many people go to Amsterdam anymore. When you can just go fucking, you can go Spain and go to places like that. Bruh. Like, they ain't messing around. You wouldn't even know what to smoke. Yeah, I'll be there like, I'll have one of everything, please. Do you take card? And they'd be like, no. And be like, oh fuck, how much is that gonna cost? Then be like, it's all this. And I'd be like, right, let's go. Amsterdam is not for the weed. Yeah, of course it's not for the weed. Yeah, we get better weed in England, like, for sure. But I'm saying, like, I don't understand why people go to Amsterdam for weed anymore. Like, what? Like, people still do that. Like, people still go to Amsterdam for, like, smoking, like, proper smoking holidays and shit. Fucking madness, man. Fucking madness. Right. Unscrew. Alrighty. It's for the vibes, plus it's cheap. The weed ain't cheap. No, that weed is like 10 euros a gram. And like, obviously deals. Which is pretty sick. I must say. I went this year and last visit 4 clubs. Barcelona is such a nice place in general. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I went down in 2016 for my 21st birthday for 10 days. You went down in 2016 for your 21st birthday for 10 days. That's pretty sick. Drew, why are you criticizing for going down? You went a few months ago. I mean, yeah, I went like a month ago for a stream. Not for a smoking holiday. Not for a smoking holiday. Like, no, the thing I'm trying to say is like I'm not ripping on anyone for going down. I'm saying, yo, if people don't know, like don't know about Barca, flights are exactly the same price. It's exactly the same. It's the exact the same sort of like hotel prices as well. And weed's a bit cheaper. So like as more people know, I think people will stop going. And like most people in Europe, if they want like a smoking holiday, they'll probably like start going off to Barca and shit. That's the new Amsterdam, and then I wonder what will happen then. Because like barely anyone even knows about that. Like you could probably speak to like most people in the UK and say, "Do you know that you can buy weed in a cannabis club in Spain?" And they'd be like, "No." Right. Oh, right. We're gonna have one more doobie. And we're gonna bounce off the stream. And then we're gonna bounce off the stream. What some people saying? Why is this person just like what? Like, I swear there are just people who are like making accounts just to come in here to just try and say that I'm fucking boring or something. Like, why are you watching my stream? Like, if you think I'm boring, why are you subscribed and watching my stream? Now that's advertising, isn't it? Now that's some advertising. Airbnb opposite grey area is sick. I didn't know there was an Airbnb opposite grey area. That's crazy. That's crazy. Airbnb opposite grey area. I mean, I don't really like grey area to be honest, but I haven't for a while. Don't you have to join the cannabis club? Yes. Yeah, you got to pay like a membership fee, and then you can join the cannabis club. It's not like you just. It's not like you just like walk in and stuff. Well, that's why it's a club rather than like a store. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, whoever disliked this video is a prick. I can't just talk and smoke weed with that, mate. Yo, it doesn't fucking matter. There's been so much drama in the last couple of days that there's bound to be some fucking, people who aren't fans of the streams in here. I don't really care. Like, at the end of the day, what am I about to fucking do? I'm about to blaze a well-nice spliff. I'm about to speak to people who I like to say are in part of the cannabis community. And I would like to think that a lot of these people have found a lot of information about the cannabis community through me. And what do I get to do? I get to smoke a spliff and talk to them on my nights when I finish my work. And I get to sit and I get to chill for like an hour before I get to play some games. And then I got to do some work again after the games. But it feels nice, Although I literally had to go to the doctor because I'm not gonna say exactly what, but I literally had to go to the fucking doctor because I'm like so fucking like basically overworked of like stuff that I've been doing. Someone says a loud announce on you. A loud announce on you. What do you mean? I'm confused. One. Where are you at? Oh. Kashmir Lounge is the most chill place in Dam. I think I've been there. I was just waiting the plug. I didn't even realise the plug had a lounge when I was there. They have a lounge right next door, which is pretty sick. What are you working on, Dreamer Man? Bruh. So at the moment, I'm working on a couple of things. So one of the lesser things, which is probably the most exciting thing for you guys, is like an intro for the streams. I'm like working with someone who's like making me this big like 3D intro for the streams, which would be like really really sick to have every time the stream starts. And then shit. So then. What am I doing after that? I mean, I can't tell some of you guys about some of the stuff that I'm doing. And I guess I can say that I've got like, no, I can't. I've got some videos coming out, and then I've got some sponsors that I'm doing. So I need to respond to their emails and get shit sorted, and arrange meetings, and then have the meetings. No, no. No. Do you accept free samples for future suppliers? What? What, like for like sponsorships and stuff? Not really, no. Um, like usually what I say is like you send me the product, I send you the invoice, you pay the invoice when the product has arrived. Right, that's how it works. But then obviously if the product arrives, I obviously open it and I try it first. And if it's not good, then when I email them and say, oh yeah, it's arrived, I say, ooh, well I don't actually like the fucking product and I can't promote this. So we're gonna have to call that off. That's how it usually works. Um, hmm. Well, what is fucking Wagwan, what's with the hair? I just haven't had it cut for a while. I haven't had it fucking cut for a while. And the person who last cut it barely cut anything off the top. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know. You know. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Right. What am I doing on here? I was gonna check. Oh, I have one more thing that I was gonna talk about on this fucking stream. But I can't really oh okay, I've got a fucking DM on that. Oh shit. Uh uh shit. Oh fuck. Right. Fuck. Alright. 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 It's like shit. Nah, I can't say it on stream. I can't say it on stream. I've got to fucking wait. I think I've got to end the stream here, boys. Because I got to do bare shit, and if I got to do all this shit and now this as well, that'll be peak. That'll be peak. That'll be peak. That would be peak. I just need to write something. I just want to write something. Done. 1, 2, nice. Sweet. Right. Right. The police have seized his darknet order. Yo, that'd be fucking funny, man. But like, I don't order on the darknet like that. Like, I'm sure that would happen in 2 fucking seconds with me being me. You streaming again tonight or not? Nah. Nah, probably not. Probably not. I've got to do bare shit. I've got to do bare shit. If I get my Twitch back ever, then I'll stream on Twitch. After at some point late in the night. But alright. So I'm a bounce. Safe one, everyone, for coming along. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Oh, peace out. Later.